Thanks for tuning in to Coach's Corner here on Y-Vision and the Hounds Hockey Network. Ryan Pritt with the head coach of the Youngstown SteelHounds, Kevin Kaminski, head coach and director of hockey operations. He joins us. Coach, you look at this team this season here, and you guys already with 4 big signings of guys coming back. Mark Johnson, Chris Schaefer give you some depth at the forward position. Jeff Alkenbrack and Steven Margison also return on the defensive side of things. Talking about Johnson and Schaefer, first of all, how important is it to get 2 guys experienced that come right on the front line here that you can lock in that were with you last season and know the system?
Well, it definitely, like I said, they know the systems, they know what I demand and what I expect, and I believe that Chris Schaefer is going to have a even more solid year this year. He told me he didn't have the best year, and he's going to respond and show me what he's got, and and definitely it's got to be consistently day in and day out, and when he's physical or when he brings that aspect to the game, I mean, he creates so much more for himself and for his teammates. He's got to use the body, and like I said, he's got a knack for big-time hits, and then that's what we need him to do. And like I said, and chip in whenever he can offensively. And Mark Johnson, I mean, this kid is in tip-top shape. What he brings to the table is he brings some grit. His speed is absolutely phenomenal, and we look forward for him to be a very good penalty killer. Taking care of our offensive guys, and being a physical presence on the ice, and we look forward for him too with his speed and his shot. That he should get 15 goals and 15 assists for a third line guy. So that's what we're looking for him, and then again to bring that presence there, dropping the gloves here and doing what he does, to make his team better by sticking up for himself and for his teammates.
Now, looking at some of the defensemen you've brought in this season, Jeff Alkenbrack and Steven Margison, we mentioned them earlier, back from last year. A new guy added to the mix, though, Dennis Kirsten, a defenseman from Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. That's a suburb of Pittsburgh. Went to college in Erie at Maryhurst. How nice is it to keep a local guy in? For the SteelHounds, really, this is their first local signing in the franchise's history. How big of an attraction do you think that is, and how good is it for a player like him to be able to stay close to home, close to his family, things like that?
Well, obviously, it's always always nice to stay close to home. I know when I was a player, my mom and dad being so from the other, and it's tough to make it watch your kid play, and here's a chance for Dennis to prove what he can show and bring to the table here day in and day out. I mean, he's like I said, with the 3 guys, Alkenbrack, Margie, and Dooley, we kind of got that offensive side taken care of. And like I said, we're looking for 3 guys now that play very solid defensively, play very tough in net front, keep the game simple, always kind of be a safety valve for those guys, with Alky, Margie, and Dooley jumping in the rush. So, here's a good chance for Dennis to come in here and just prove to be a very consistent, stay-at-home defenseman and take pride in not scoring goals against. And that's what we look forward for Dennis to do.
Head coach and director of hockey operations Kevin Kaminski joins us here on Y-Vision and the Hounds Hockey Network on this edition of Coach's Corner. Coach, talking about the rookies, another rookie that comes in this year, Lane Sedevy, you guys have inked. He's a goaltender, actually went to college with Rob Sirianni, who was really an incredible addition down the stretch to your club last year. Tell us a little bit about Sedevy, what he brings to the table.
Well, Lane, from the recommendations that I've got, not only from Rob, very, very solid goaltender, very quick reflexes. He's got a very good push side to side, controls his rebounds. He's a smaller goalie, but he makes himself very, very big, taking away the angles. And we look forward for him to push our number 1 during the season. So Lane definitely comes highly recommended, and we look forward for him to do big things here for the SteelHounds.
Finally, Coach, talking about the goaltending, last season you kind of rode the hot hand throughout the year. It was Brad Roberts and David Curry, kind of interchanged depending on who was playing well at the time. Is that a system that you look to go back to again next season, or would you like to go out and find the number 1 goaltender? Obviously, every starting goalie is going to need a day off, but I guess, are you looking for more of a defined number one this year, or still going with the hot hand?
Well, no, I definitely want to go after a number one here, and don't get me wrong, Brad Roberts is probably still going to be in the mix here. We can work something out there. But I'm looking for more established, been around, knows what it takes. Friday, Saturday, Sunday games. He's going to take the bulk of the load here, and when you have that, your team is, I think, much more confident knowing that if you do make a mistake or a turnover in the game, that he's going to make that big save for you to steal the game. And like I said, I think we lacked that a little bit last year, and I think Brad especially did a very good job for us down the stretch. Going that 11-0 and 1 run and 10-0 run. So the Brad definitely brings a lot of character and that to the game. But like I said, if Brad's our backup or Lane Sedivi steals that job, I'm talking to a few number ones right now, and we're just going to see how it plays out here in the near future.
Should be interesting to watch SteelHounds hockey at the Chevrolet Center next season. 330-747-PUCK or SteelHounds.com for more information on how you can get season tickets. Head coach and director of hockey operations, Kevin Kaminski, thanks for joining us here on Coach's Corner. It's a presentation of Y Vision and the Hounds Hockey Network.